Hello friend, I'm Berika. Welcome to my channel. This tutorial about Arnold introduction working in Solaris, and let's start our lesson. This is our standard scene. Let's jump our Solaris context and create and add the subcreate node. This is our renders, Arnold and Karma. Let's add subcreate node. This is a scene graph view like Maya's outliner. If we change name here, it'll be automatically changed here. It's very powerful. Scene, let's call it scene and add toy. Our toy, unplug shader of course, and add match size. Let's align from grid, on the grid, and we need name attribute of course. This is our structure, geometry, toy, and if we jump out, we can see this is our structure, very organized structure. Let's add other geometry. Shader ball. We need little big. And copy and paste our name attribute and change correct name. Shader ball. Let's add other geometry. Unplug shader of course. And copy and paste our name attribute. And change correctly. Great. Let's add a switch and connect from here, and here. Okay. And if we slide our slider, you can see it's automatically change our geometries. Let's add our output and mark our node 3. We need to create a slider here. We need integer slider here, drag and drop here, and let's name geometry variant, copy and paste. Okay, except let's copy our parameter and paste in here. Okay, and if we jump out, we can see our geometry is automatically changed. Let's merge here after the switch and add grid, because this is our floor, and we need name attribute of course. Okay, organize a little and called floor. We have we have some. Oh, this is not super good. We forget delete some attribute on our shader balls. Let's delete shader balls attribute called path attribute, because we already have name attribute, and these two conflict each others. That's why, and this our problem is fixing immediately. Okay, pretty good. We can change, for example, camera. And it's a better way to choose angle and control click in camera icon, and it's automatically create camera for you. Shot cam. Okay, let's jump our camera. Look our camera and move and choose interesting angle. Okay, cool. Let's add merge. This merge for our lights, and let's add other merge called lights. Okay, organize little and add our, for example, point light. This is a standard point light. It's very familiar. We can select our light, move around. Okay, this point light lighting all direction. If we choose Arnold, it's automatically change here. Okay. This is our intensity, exposure, and exposure. Very correct way to use exposure, of course. Okay, our viewport is not super interactive at the moment. Let's tweak parameter and change this number, and it's automatically fixed now. It's fixed now. This is our AA sample. This is a global sample, global render sample, and we need to adjust this parameter. 3 is good value for preview. We can change, of course, color, any color. Okay, and of course we have temperature. This is the Kelvin, and this is the warm and or cooler color temperatures. For example, this value is cooler and low value is warmer. This is our transformation parameters. We can change our light types. Rectangular is very useful lights. It's top light, I think. We can change height, width. We can rotate, of course. We can change global scale. And if we use Karma, we can jump here, but we can use this. We use Arnold Renderer, and that's why I jumped in my Arnold parameter. If we activate this parameter, we choose set or create. This is our light samples, and clean our shadow. You can see this is a very noisy, of course, and 3 on 4 is good value for productions. Okay, very interesting parameter is spread. It's light angle. If we drop down, if we down our slider, you can see it's affecting our object. Let's choose 3 to sample. Okay, we can use transport, of course, and move our object and scale or rotate. If we drag and drop in particular object here, we can manipulate in particular object. If we change, for example, our geometry here, for example, toy, let's drag and drop our toy here, and we have control our toy. We can control our floor, of course, and if we drag and drop our geometry, it'll be global controller because it contains other geometries. You can see it's very powerful and procedural. Okay. Let's adjust our light. A very cool thing is if we choose diffuse and click the object, we can automatically change our light direction and angle. It's a very powerful way. You can see. Let's jump our camera. Of course, we need select light, okay, and use this parameter. It's very powerful. A specular is more powerful, I think. I want specular here, and it's magic. our specular is automatically created here. I want specular this area. For example, change temperature. This was our key light. Let's add area light. This was fill. Okay, we can adjust position. If we control click here, it's automatically create distance. We need to choose our exposure, and it's automatically linked by direction. So this is a Houdini's very great system to place light very easily. Okay, it's interesting. Let's delete our transport and create material. This is a material library. If we jump and create Arnold material builder and call, for example, this name, we can add standard surface. It's very familiar. If you using Arnold, for example, in Maya, we can change color and anything. Okay. Let's tweak our specular. Okay, and create autofill, and this automatically stick here and activates assign geometry and drag and drop our geometry here, and it's working. We have our material in particular object. We can, for example, change color and tweak something. Of course, it's work very standard way. Okay. Let's create our material for shader balls. It's same process, absolutely. Add Arnold material builder called shader ball. Dive inside, create standard surface. Connect here, change color. Okay. Let's create a little specular material. This was very rough. Okay, let's automatically fill and drag and drop our shader ball here, and it's automatically working. We can change. We can crank up our code slider, and we have two specular layer, base layer and code layer. Okay. We can tweak color and choose any color. Okay, let's create our new material for our toy. We can, of course, copy and paste our material or create new. Let's copy. Rename. This is our toy material. Change color, change roughness. Autofill and drag and drop our toy geometry here. And we have 3 material and all working perfectly. We can place our specular here or here. It's very powerful, I like so much. We can adjust our key lights. And very powerful is shadow also. Shadow is very great. Select our material, choose shadow and create. Click here and shift click here. I want shadow here, or I want shadow here. I want shadow here. This is the direction, shadow direction. It's very great too. Copy and paste our shader and create floors shader. Let's choose something a little dark because this is our floor. Okay, it's very colorful. Okay, we don't need, we need more. Okay, we need little code. Auto fill, drag and drop floor here, and it's working. Let's create distance lights. This is a type of light like sun. If we rotate our sun automatically change for direction, light direction, but if we move, it's looks same because this is it's only for rotation because it's infinite strength. It's sun. Okay. Press D in viewport area and change some parameters. If we turn on off our icons, we can hide some icons in viewport. For example, here this is our shadow softness. Angle is shadow softness. When I add direction light, we can rotate only, and yeah. Let's add dome lights. This is the HDRI light. Change correct format and this is a default white color. We need to import our some HDRIs. I downloaded this HDRIs from polyheaven.com. It's a very great source. We can use we can add Arnold Renderer settings here and adjust some parameters. I have a little very new version of Arnold. Let's uncheck auto TX conversion. Okay. Let's activate our camera. Is global light samples, global render samples. We can rotate our HDRI, of course. It's very important to try rotate our HDRI. Okay. We can use a standard sample, as we know. And we can change our geometry, of course, and on and off our light. Let's rotate our HDRIs a little. Contribution is a very important parameter. This is a diffuse contribution from our HDRIs. This is a specular. This is a diffuse. We can drop down or drop and multiply. For example, use 2 or 3 or what we want. We can change. We can activate some lights. Press Q and on and off our light or any node. This is my scene, and let's start and test our light. Connect here. Let's increase our exposure and let's use our shadow manipulator. It's very powerful. Click here and shift click here, and We can paint shadow very easily. It's very powerful. We can use area light and change our scale. This is a very small light, and that's why we have very hard shadow, and we have paint our shadow very easily. It's very powerful tool again, and recommended to using. And if you like this tutorial, please subscribe my channel, type comment, like video, and catch you later. Thanks.